So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Yamal. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Zakaria. He won't be happy with that one. Fred. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Point-blank header! Yamal does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. Osimhen. And it's made its way to him. Nemecha. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. And smartly reclaimed. Nemecha. Zaire Emery. Played through into space. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for a runner. Zakaria spots it and intercepts. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Hullet. Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. Now it's Hullet. Yamal looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Long ball looking to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great ball, and he's in here. Rafa Silva! Played out to the right. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Rafa Silva.
There will be 1 minute
Zaire
added
Emery.
time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now that looks a decent ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good vision. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shanghai Shenhua have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that has put paid to that. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to dink it. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd...
Shapes to shoot! Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. And the shot! It's in! And they're back in front! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Shanghai Shenhua get themselves into the lead. Chooses to go cross-field. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes
Number
on
19.
both sides, actually.
Come on.
This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed
Coming on
that.
the field, number 11.
Knocks it into space.
Number 22, Johnson.
Good read, needed to be.
Number 24, number 4.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good ball, good take. Deep cross. He rises. In he goes again. He scores! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Foot in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, it's come to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has not gone well. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be
Szymanski.
5 minutes added time.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. 5 minutes to add. Threads one in. Kutucu in acres of space out wide. Oh, cracking ball. Zakaria. Oh, that's a key interception. Asensio. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! They want to be quick to recover this. The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal
Security
measure.
staff for each
Just
block.
not enough on either
Please report
side
to the
to
staff
find a
room
winner.
immediately.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.